is essential in terms of our country. You're here also because you're concerned about education, the education of your children. I'm the chairman in the United States Senate of the Education Committee, and I can remember when Barack Obama was elected to the Senate of the United States. I had seen what he had done in Chicago in working with local groups, working on school dropouts, working with young students to help and assist them get a student loan so that they could carry forward their dreams, working with older people to see if they could go back and continue their education and get their degrees. And I said, Barack, you have to come. You have to come on our committee on education. And you know something? Just a year ago, we passed the most important education program since passed the GI Bill, and this is what it did. It took $20 billion from the banks and the lenders and put half of that program into student loans, in the Pell Grants. So many of the children of the people that are here this evening that go or attend the schools and colleges, they're going to get some help and assistance with the Pell Grants. And you know what else it did? It said that if these individuals who graduate work as a school teacher, work as a police officer, work with children, work with special needs children, they can work and have their loan forgiven if they'll work for a employment and education. Barack Obama, when we had those great demonstrations on the issues of on immigration, there were only two senators that showed up at those rallies. One was myself, and one was Barack Obama. There were many people that said, no, you don't want to be doing that. This is an issue of controversy. But one that he understood is the issue is about our humanity, the issue is about our decency, it's about people that work and work hard, people that care about their families, care about their faith, care about their parents and their grandparents, people who want to make a difference, and who have also seen some of their nieces and nephews join the military. 70,000 sons and daughters of Hispanics have served in Iraq and Afghanistan. 12% of all the casualties are Latinos in Afghanistan and in Iraq. 12%. And why did those individuals go? They went because they wanted to give something back to this country for all it had given to them. That was a noble quality. Barack Obama understands that. You understand it, and I understand that too. Finally, on a very important issue on health care, something that is enormously important to the children here in Texas, the highest number of uninsured children of any state in the country, here in the state of Texas. The difficulties that working families have in trying to get health insurance or keep it, and even if they got it, they can't afford it, and if they have it, it doesn't cover all the things that they need. Right now in this audience, there are families, either their family directly or they know someone who's got a serious illness that they are concerned about. Let's see a little show of hands of people that are in this audience here tonight, that either in their family or in their extended family that have a serious kinds of illness that they are worried about. You can see and look around this room and you'll see the great majority of working families, working people have a relative, a immediate member of their family. And you know what that means in real terms? That means that the mother this evening, if it's a child that they left maybe home tonight, I was wondering how sick my child is. Because if I go to an emergency room, it's going to cost me $485. That's the average cost nationwide. So they're hearing the child cry in the night, and they're wondering, is that child $485 sick? Shall I take my $500 that I was going to put aside for the education of that child and spend it in the emergency room for that child to get taken care of? Or shall I wait till the morning and hope that that individual gets better? That is wrong in the United States of America. In the wealthiest nation in the world, that is absolutely wrong. And it has to be changed. And I can tell you this, that there's no member of the United States Senate that's worried about that. Every one of us, when we sign up for our paycheck, we check off a little box over here and we get health insurance for ourselves and for our families. And you know who ends up paying for it? It's you. 73% of the premium of every member of Congress. Yeah. All those Republicans that stand up and say, oh no, we can't have health insurance, it's socialized medicine, they just check that right off there. And they get a little sniffle, they go right down to the dispensary and get it taken care of. Their children have some difficulties, they go to Walter Reed or Bethesda, and when they leave it, they get it stamped, paid for in full. If it's available for this President of the United States and for the Vice President and for members of Congress, it ought to be available for everyone. Finally, you know, so many brave sons and daughters of families here in Laredo who joined the colors in our military and have served abroad. Our servicemen have served bravely, nobly, valiantly for over 5.5 years in Iraq. They have done everything that they've been asked to do. And many of them have lost their lives, and many of them have been wounded, and many of them have been tarred in the sense that they have mental health challenges and will for years to come. They have done everything that a country has asked them. They are entitled to a policy that values their heroism, and they are entitled to that policy. And that policy means to begin to bring those servicemen and women home to a grateful nation. Barack Obama understands that, my friend. He understands that we never should have gotten into this war. He understood that Iraq did not pose an immediate military threat to the United States of America, and we've been paying the price, and he will bring this new leadership to us. Let me just tell you, I am a strong Barack Obama supporter because I believe he can inspire this nation and inspire and restore the honor to our country as a leader in the world. That he has been able to demonstrate he can bring people north, south, east, west, black, brown, white, Indian, all across this nation, can bring them together. He's won in the primaries in the state of Washington. In Maine, he won the other night, last night, up in the state of Wisconsin. He's also won in South Carolina. He's won across the board, my friend. And America is waiting for new leadership. Young people are there asking that America nominate these people. Young people who have been turned off in the last 7 years. They've been turned off because of the politics of fear. They've been turned off because of the politics of division. They've been turned off because of the politics of special interest. And what they see with Barack Obama is a new hope, a new opportunity that they can be a part. They can be a part of helping to solve the problems and the challenges that this country has faced. For years, Kennedys have been coming down to Laredo. I was here 47 years ago with the Viva Kennedy program for my brother Jeff. Does anybody remember that? You're too young. You're too young.
You're way too young.
You're too young. No, you're not. Yes, you are.
Way too young. Vice President Kennedy.
And we have come up here. We come over at that time 47 years ago for my brother. We were here for my brother Bob's campaign, my own campaign. We've been here with the farm workers, working for years ago, and having hearings and talking to your relatives and your friends for asking for your help and support. So we're back here again, and we're this evening are asking all of you here in Laredo to do for Barack Obama what you did for John Kennedy and for Robert Kennedy and for all the Kennedys in the past. March 4th is the date, Texas is the state, and Barack Obama, our candidate. Are you ready? Jalisco, Jalisco, Jalisco. make Guadalajara. La perla es nuestra, todo el Misca, es make Guadalajara.
Dale todo el